Okay. So that should be that. Looks like I'm online with YouTube events. And I'm just going to switch this. Restream chat. And I see that I have one viewer on, if I'm not mistaken. Get that out of the way. Okay. Hey, John, what's going on? Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, sorry about that. They've changed stuff and all that good stuff. But anyways, I'm sure that you recognize this. So I want to let you know there's going to be a little bit of a difference with this game because of the fact that I'm actually using a sound font as opposed to like using the Sound Blaster 16 MIDI. I'm actually using the what's tantamount to basically like a Roland MT32 for the music. So check this out.
Alexander picks up his royal insignia ring from the beach.
Let's speed this up just a bit here.
Alexander pushes the plank to one side. A box has been partially buried under sand.
John, wait till you hear the music here. Check this out. Alrighty.
Alexander takes the coin and leaves the ruined box where it is.
All right, let's just not mince anything here. All right, let's get my ring ready here.
Alexander politely addresses the odd-looking guards at the castle doors, hoping to learn more about his predicament.
Good day to you, guards. I was cast upon this island in a storm, and I'm a little confused about my location. Could you tell me what place this is and who lives in this castle?
Hey, what is that you say? A castaway? A likely story. We haven't had any foreigners in this part since Alhazred arrived.
Don't be so rude, Gruff. He's not asking for any secrets. You're standing on the Isle of the Crown, lad, and this is the Castle of the Crown. The royal family resides here. Rather, what's left of the royal family.
The Isle of the Crown? But tell me, am I anywhere near the land of the Green Isles?
This is the land of the Green Isles. The Isle of the Crown is the main island, foolish boy.
Then Princess Cassima must live in this very castle.
Aye, the princess is indeed our treasure jewel to guard, and we consider it an honor.
Alrighty.
Alexander decides to show his royal insignia ring to the Castle of the Crown guards. With all of his papers lost in the shipwreck, it is the only possible calling card he can think of.
Good day. I'm Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm an acquaintance of Princess Cassima. If you could just inform her that I'm here, please.
So everyone says. Let me just look at that ring.
What does it say, Gruff?
Kingdom of Daventry, Prince Alexander. Wait here while I go see what Captain Saladin thinks of this.
So, John, what is your favorite point-and-click adventure game of all time?
The guard returns a moment later with a majestic-looking creature. Captain Saladin speaks with a voice that is gentle, but reflects a will of iron.
I'd like to do
Prince
that.
Alexander of Daventry, I presume. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with your country, but I'm sure Wazir Al-Hazred will want to meet you, if indeed you are a friend of the princess. Please, follow me. Lord Al-Hazred, a visitor to see you. Prince Alexander of Daventry.
My favorite is
What is it that you
Conquest
seek,
of the
Prince
Longbow.
Alexander?
Robin Hood, Conquest of the Longbow.
Pardon the intrusion, my lord.
Love the story.
But I came
and
to see Princess
love the
Cosima.
puzzle solving and
Some
all
months
that.
ago, my father, King Graham, saved my family and I from imprisonment under an evil wizard named Mordak.
The same wizard that kidnapped the princess?
Exactly. When my father rescued us, he also liberated Cosima and sent her home.
I actually have that
Then
one
your
too.
father has my gratitude, and that of the entire kingdom. But I'm afraid I still fail to see the purpose of your visit.
Well, I came to make sure that Cosima arrived safely and to pay my respects. Before we parted, she gave me an invitation to visit.
I have no doubt she did exactly that at the time, Prince Alexander. However, things have greatly changed for Cosima since her ordeal in Mordak's castle. Cosima's parents both became ill and died while she was gone. Cosima is sequestered in mourning for them as befits a princess. She is not receiving visitors of any kind. Even if she were, I do not think your visit would be appropriate. You see, it is time for Cosima to take her responsibilities seriously. With her parents gone, she no longer has the luxury to be a carefree maiden. As was her parents' wish, Cosima and I are to be wed. We shall rule the kingdom together. I assure you, our marriage is all Cosima wants now. As a prince and a gentleman, it would be best that you leave before there is any further embarrassment.
I see.
So,
I suppose
John, you
that
don't mind
was
if I
mistaken.
talk over the dialogue, do you?
I thought for certain that Cosima...
Just so that,
Well, I apologize.
you know, because you and I, we've beaten this
A
game.
young man sees
many
what
times
he
and all
wishes
that.
to see. I'm sorry you've wasted your time traveling to the land of the Green Isles. May your journey home be swift.
Perhaps I will take the opportunity to look around your fair land while I'm here.
I would advise against that. The kingdom is rather, shall we say...
Oops. My bad.
Captain Saladin will escort you from the castle. Good day.
Hey, Sabina, how you doing?
You have had your hearing with Wazir Al-Hazred. I trust you'll respect his wishes and not return. I have been instructed
No
not
way.
to let you into the
If
castle
you're gonna
again.
do a
Good day,
game,
my
you got to
lord.
do it 90s style.
Captain
You
Saladin
see, this
whispers
game
something to the guard
is a game
dogs at
that
the castle
John and I
gate,
grew up
and
playing.
They nod with understanding.
It's called King's Quest VI.
Alexander has a feeling they won't be letting him into the castle again.
Oh, thanks, Sabina. Thank you for subscribing there. You'll download it after you get your Super Mario All-Stars. Okay. Hey, John, you know what's coming up. You know what's coming up. We gotta wait for it. Yes.
Old lamps for new.
Yes.
Old lamps for new.
Frickin' classic.
Good day, peddler.
Good day, sir. If you would like to get one of my fine new lamps, I'll need an old
So,
lamp
Sabina,
in trade.
this game is
Isn't it a
King's
rather
Quest VI,
bad
and this is what you
business?
would actually call
Taking
a
old lamps and giving
point-and-click
new lamps in
adventure
exchange?
game.
There's always a chance that I'll find a genie.
The premise of this game is
If
to
I
like
had a genie,
puzzle solve and all that. I think that
I'd
this
be
game came
richer
out
than
in
a
either
king.
93
Besides,
or
there's always
94.
a roaring business in antique aluminum.
I think it actually came out in 1993 because I know that my dad got a copy of it in 1994 whenever I left elementary school to go to middle school.
How fare you, peddler?
Hey, lad, have you an old lamp for me yet?
Good day.
Alexander takes a mint. The back wall of the shop holds various odds and ends. For example, a hull hole detector for finding those hard-to-spot holes in small sailboats. Cat cookie mix. Play tricks on your friends, the box says. A golden bridle finder for finding those nearly invisible golden bridles. Self-adhesive emeralds, what you use when you don't have honey.
Okay, so the reason why that's funny about self-adhesive emeralds, it's because of the fact that in King's Quest V you actually had to use emeralds that you threw into honey to capture a gnome or something like that. So that was actually a throwback. Let me see what else we got here.
Tongue climbing gear, tested on over 100 whale tongues.
That, I think, was Perils of Rosella, King's Quest IV.
A uvula tickler, guaranteed to make large mammals sneeze. A cheese hook for retrieving cheese out of small holes.
Yep, that's another King's Quest V reference.
A shovel that's guaranteed not to break for over 100 grave diggings. A bridge repair kit for when you've crossed a bridge one too many times.
King's Quest I, I think.
Stair traction pads. Stop slipping off those narrow staircases.
I do have problems with clips, and I also have problems with the Minotaur
A
maze.
hole detector for finding those hard-to-spot holes in small sailboats.
King's Quest V again.
Cat cookie mix. Play tricks on your friends, the box
Oh!
says.
Cat Cookie Mix. That's King's Quest III.
A golden bridle finder for finding those nearly invisible golden bridles. Self-adhesive emeralds, what you use when you don't have honey.
Okay, now it's repeating itself.
Good day, merchant. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I can tell
for the most
you
part,
she
John, I
is in
do,
a
but as
dark
far as
time.
like,
Without the ferry,
like I know that
communication between the islands has
you have
ground
to
to a
save
halt, and so nearly has my business. Why
prior to
the
the
long
Cliffs of
ages
Logic
of
and all
peace
that.
have ended, and why the crown has
and
not
also
done
save
something
before
about
the
it
Minotaur,
is
and then also
beyond
save
me.
before you go to the Land of the
But then,
Dead.
I am a shopkeeper, not a politician, and can only hope for better days.
How bide you, good merchant?
Quite well, though a purchase would not hurt me any.
Okay. Well, let's buy something here.
I have this copper coin. Is it of any value to you at all?
Most interesting. I have never seen a Daventry coin before, but it is copper genuine enough. I might even find a buyer who is interested in foreign currency. The items on the front counter are the only things in the store that I can let go for the price of 1 copper. You may make your choice from there.
Alexander looks at the items on the counter to make his selection.
That mechanical nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it.
Very well. Your coin is well spent. Remember, this is a pawn shop. I am always willing to take back my own goods in trade.
I'll remember. Thank you.
Hello. I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
Alexander picks up the book from the small table.
Yeah, I did
Oh,
too.
yes, please, take that book. You have my most humble thanks for doing so, good sir.
Really? Thanks.
Thinking of Cosima, Alexander decides to leaf through one of the volumes of love poetry. He reads, "Thy hair, thy lips, thy beauteous face, and all thy studied female grace have won for thee anon a place within this broken breast." Not bad. And another. "Upon the shore the lilies bend, untouched by worldly care, where shadow they her earthly bed, oh, that she were not there." Yikes. And another. "What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and through, and binds my heart with links so tight I cannot live without the sight of you? What nameless thing has captured me, and made me powerless to flee? What thing is it without a name, that brings my mind e'er back the same to thee? The name of love cannot apply, its commonness does not decry the haunted, hunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you, that e'er my soul eternal makes for you."
A little close to home, that one.
So, John, I will
Alexander
let you know
returns
that
the
on
love poem book
Robin
to the
Hood,
shelf.
I've actually gotten a perfect score.
Alexander picks up the fallen page. It's the love poem he particularly liked. It must have fallen out of the poetry book.
I see that old volume has lost another page. You may keep it if you like, sir. I have glued the stubborn thing back in place 2 times already.
I do rather like it. Thank you, merchant. How much for that book on the counter, merchant?
It is a fine book, is it not? I obtained it from the estate of the one and only magician this kingdom has
Oh,
ever
I've got Robin
had.
Hood memorized.
Poofed himself
So-
into an aardvark in the end.
You wanna know
Or
something funny,
so
John?
I heard. I never found the spells
There are
all
people
that
that-
useful
somebody-
myself.
I remember
but
watching this on
then
Twitch.
I lead a boring
Some dude was
life. I tell you
speed
what,
running King's Quest
if you
V
can find another rare book
to
something
hit every
a
single
bit
death.
more
Like he was going
marketable,
for a speed
I
record
might
to
be
come up with
willing to
every single
exchange
death
the
in King's
spell
Quest
book
V.
for it.
And actually, some of the deaths like actually surprised me. It's like, wow, I never even realized that, you know. So,
Good day, sir. I'm a stranger in this land. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
That is quite a question, young man. Who are you, and what would you have me tell you?
My name is Alexander. I know I'm on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about this island, and if there are other islands nearby.
You are indeed a stranger. Anxious is the man who knows not the customs of the land beneath his feet. This island is called the Isle of the Crown, because the royal family's castle is here. Besides the castle, we also have this village, and the docks over to the west. There are at least 3 other islands. The Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the Isle of the Beast, and the Isle of Wonder.
At least 3? Does no one know for certain?
This is no ordinary land, Alexander. The land of the Green Isles has always been a place of vague boundaries, as if islands come and go. Legend speaks of a 4th island, an isle shrouded in mists. I myself have never seen it. Then, too, the land of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries of this world and the next. Even darker places are reputed to be closer here than anywhere else in the world.
That's quite a claim.
Claim, yes, but probably just local superstition. We who live here on the Isle of the Crown, at least, sleep well enough at night.
Those first 3 islands you mentioned, how might I learn more about them?
Ideally, a young man seeking such knowledge would travel to their shores and learn about them firsthand. Meeting the leaders of each place would be helpful, naturally. Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs between the islands. There has been much political unrest, and it has been too dangerous to travel for years. Perhaps the ferryman can tell you more. He has little enough to do these days. And if you haven't been there already, you might seek an audience at the castle.
Thank you kindly, merchant, for all your good advice.
Ah, but advice is free, Alexander. Making use of it costs much more.
How fare you, merchant?
Quite well, thank you. I just finished a wonderful book on geological rock formations. Fascinating.
Good day, sir.
The mysterious old man just ignores Alexander.
Asshole.
Told you a million times. Those flowers are too sweet for the likes of you. You've still got to do the breakfast dishes, make lunch, and clean the stables yet this morning. And get your veil back on. No one wants to look at your face.
Yes, stepmother.
If I'm not mistaken, I think there is an Easter egg here.
There is no reply. Alexander is greeted with silence. Alexander is greeted with silence.
Yeah, it always did me
Alexander
too.
is greeted with silence. Alexander doesn't want to Alexander can't see any way to hold a conversation with that. Alexander. The entrance to the house is a time-worn wooden door.
There was some type of a Easter egg here. I know that
Alexander.
for a fact.
There is no... The entrance...
Oh well. I'd have to...
Hey, stranger, come join me. The water is wonderful, and I can show you the way to the next island.
Let's save this. Save. Oh, apparently I have I've played this before. Stream 1.
Good day. I'm Alexander. What are you doing in the sea?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm swimming. I mean, come join me. The water's wonderful. I can show you the way to the next island.
I think we trust him, John.
Considering the poor condition of the shore, it looks like the easiest way to get into the water. The powerful currents grab Alexander. Struggle as he might, he
She
feels
does.
himself
She
being
moons you.
pulled out to sea.
Not a very good swimmer, are you?
Help me!
Sorry, I think not.
As his head submerges for the third time, Alexander finds himself pondering the wisdom of going out on a limb for a stranger.
Tickets out. Next.
Alexander couldn't handle those currents. That boy...
All right, stream 1. All right, to hell with you, kid.
Come on, jump in. A little water won't hurt you.
That's strange. The young boy in the water just disappeared. Oh well, perhaps he just dove under the water.
Yeah, what do you want?
Alexander, there is
Excuse me. My name is Alexander. The owner of the bookshop in the village told me you might be able to help me. I hear you used to run this ferry for the islands. I'd like to talk to you if you have a moment.
You say old Allie sent you? I can't see why. The ferry's not running, you know.
I understand. I'd just like to talk to you about the islands if you don't mind.
Well, I guess it'd be all right.
Hey, John, let
Allie
me know
sent
if you
ya.
want me to speed through
Well, don't just stand there.
conversations
Come on
just to
inside.
get through the gameplay, or if you want me to, or if you just want to listen to every
What is it
conversation.
you wanted to talk about, young man?
Because this like part drags on.
I see you have a rabbit's foot. Has it brought you much luck?
As you can see, my luck's been out for some time now, despite that old charm. Why don't you take it with you? Perhaps giving the darn thing away will bring me good fortune at last.
Perhaps it will at that. Thank you. I'm a visitor to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area.
So you said outside. What is it you want to know?
Well,
Huh. It just ain't safe to sail these days. What with the islands feuding and all. Wazir Al-Haz,
but what?
Yeah, because this is a dull part.
Then this...
a feud.
Perhaps...
This old.
But there must...
There's only.
Tell me more about the ferry.
They used to. I remember. Princess.
What do you do now that the ferry no longer operates?
Me?
Is there no...
Boats.
Tell me more about Princess Casima.
Ah. Her mother. Ah.
What else can you tell me about the land?
I hated the
What else
Minotaur
can
maze.
you tell me about the land?
The Isle of the Beast.
What else can...
The inhabit.
What else can you tell...
The castle of the crown.
What else can...
Some say that the land of the great.
What else can...
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot.
Well,
Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Good day.
excuse me.
Why? It is a...
Alright, so got
What
the
would you-
magic map here.
Would you be willing to...
Daventry?
No.
Well,
The...
then you...
Thank you.
Suddenly, the old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar. The old man stuffs the mint into his mouth.
Master! You fool!
Yes.
Now,
With a...
I thought, get a hold.
How fare you?
I quit.
How fare you?
I quit.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we got that. Did I get the rabbit's foot? Yes, I did. Good. Okay, gotta use this here.
Alexander... The mechanical nightingale. The nightingale...
Okay.
Alexander... Alexander... Alexander, there appears to be something.
I'm going to go ahead and solve the first one here.
Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs. Alexander's. The granite. Alexander.
Checking the Isle of Beast here. Is there anything I can pick up here? Nope, not yet.
Alexander.
Okay.
Alexander.
Right now I'm going off memory right now. I'll need a walkthrough whenever we get to the Cliffs of Logic. Look for the oyster.
Why aren't... What's...
Oh,
If you're...
hey!
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard. Yields a gilt...
Alexander.
Alrighty.
Alexander.
Isle of the Crown.
Alexander. There's no... Alexander. Magic near the...
Okay, so I need to check here. 5 senses. Got the bunny. Got the smelly thing. Got the taste. Got the auditory. And got the visibility. We can now take on the guards. So, John, I'll tell you something crazy that I've done. I actually figured out a way how to hook King's Quest VI up to my synth and actually have it to whenever there's a MIDI event, have it play through my synth. And I think next time I try this or play this game, I'm going to try, because like, listen to this here, this sounds beautiful, but I kind of wonder what it would sound like on a Roland Juno DS. But yeah, I figured out how to do that just through some crazy hacking.
Alexander.
Okay,
Alexander.
Wonder. Yeah, it does sound pretty easy. Oh, by the way, I do have my synth hooked up right now.
Fierce guards of the isle we be. Watch for a foreign man, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised. If mad it be, then mad it dies.
I'm gonna save it real quick.
Old Tantro, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
Smelling.
Alexander.
Tub Tro I am.
There's one way I want to
Listen,
die.
hark you, Grovenor. Do your duty as you swore. With your ears, please tell us more.
Alrighty. Let's read the book to him.
Alexander holds the item out for the gnome with the immense ear.
My ears can hear nothing so clear as the sound of a man standing here.
Okay. So I already know how that goes. Okay.
Alexander.
Hey, by the way,
Tub
thank you
Tro
for
I am.
that birthday
That's all
present
I'll be.
with
My
the
nose
watercolor
knows
painting of
all
this.
on land and sea.
Excellent.
A flower
Absolutely. I
stench
was about to
has
say
washed
that.
ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more. Listen, hark you, Grovenor. Do your duty as you swore. With your ears, please tell us more.
Alexander whines.
A nose is... Taste.
Alright, taste.
Alexander.
Grump frump.
Grumflump knows a tasty treat. It matters not what others bleat. No danger is this one so sweet.
Alright, this is feel. Rabbit's foot.
Alexander.
Be all you...
Oh, Bill better.
Alex.
By all that's beauteous.
Alexander.
Okay.
Alexander. Alexander. Alexander.
Okay, it's fine. Do you want me to keep playing?
Doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No.
Isn't there? No.
As an
Don't. A.
I'm...
A purple fiddle whacker.
No, I don't...
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Right not.
Ha!
Oh, we got my shitty book.
There's no reason. There's no reason to use that on a pile of books.
Well, yeah. I agree.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Just...
Oh, drat!
Okay.
Hey!
Alexander's. The wind blows. Alexander... Apparently.
Take Rotten Tomato here.
Hey!
Alexander...
Checkmate! Only chess pieces. That's right.
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send the lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is at the end that...
It...
Excuse...
Which...
Quiet your...
I'm sorry.
What a...
Quiet...
He...
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I know what I'll need that for.
The lump...
That's the...
Alexander...
Alrighty. Oh. Alright, iceberg.
Alexander...
Yeet!
Okay, need the map.
Alexander...
All of
Alexander...
these. I will deal with you later. Okay, iceberg in here.
Hoping to... The ponds... Alexander...
Ouch!
The pond... Alexander... As Alexander continues...
Come on over.
Got the brick.
You aren't gonna listen.
Okay. Very cool.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
Hello, friend. Oh,
Speak.
Alexander...
this scent.
Well, you know it up like you ain't.
Well... Alexander... Alexander...
Hello, book.
Well,
I found.
Coming home.
there!
Glad
A mouse?
Yes, sir.
Well... This...
Okay.
Alexander. Alexander.
Go back to our crown here. God, that piano sounds really good.
Your cat?
I am...
Well...
I...
Oh.
Okay, give him the pearl.
I found... Oh, I'm...
Of...
Now I know that I'm gonna need the flute next.
Would you...
Of course.
Alexander.
I'll take...
The flute.
Thank you.
Alexander. It's a proclam. Alexander feels his...
Okay, so they're getting married. Now that we got my ring, Jalo should be here. There we go.
Hello. Now, what can I do for you?
Getting drunk off meds.
Good day, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of...
I'm sorry.
Determined to learn.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate Daventry.
I always
Where
like this
have I heard
character
of Daventry?
because obviously the voice
Flying
is
flip
based off
mice. You must
Edwin
be Prince Alexander.
from the Disney movies and
Casima
all that.
told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
Why,
Yes. You see,
what a... Where is...
the prince,
I see.
I, and
About her...
well, I wish
What can you...
the Wazir. It didn't take long.
And now?
Well,
Do you think he means to harm her?
oh, I honestly don't.
Perhaps he...
The Wazir, still, not.
Thank you for the...
So he's gonna walk off. I'm gonna get my book. There's my book.
I found this rare book.
Very. Here is...
I saw...
Yes, guy off Babes in Toyland. Yep, Edwin. Yep, that's exactly who it is. All right. So now that I've shown my ring, that means I can give my ring to... Hey, John, didn't you say that out of all the princesses and all that stuff, like when it comes to Casima, you felt she was an under... Like you had some criticisms of Princess Casima here.
Alexander holds out his insignia ring to the nightingale, hoping she perhaps is the nightingale that Jalo spoke of, and that she might be able to take the ring. The nightingale swoops down and grabs the ring. She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Casima.
Sing Sing, what have you got in your mouth, my pretty? A gold ring? Sing Sing, where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul, he must be here. Sing Sing, I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here then, on this very island? Oh, if only I could leave this castle as easily as you. Take this ribbon, Sing Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful, Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
The little bird makes...
It'd be funny if we could give her a flower of stench. Let's see if that's even a possibility. Save as... Just thinking outside of the box, John.
Alexander shows the object to the bird, hoping to interest her. The nightingale doesn't like the smell of that flower at all.
Maybe Rotten Tomato?
Alexander shows the object to the bird, hoping to interest her. The little bird does not appear to be interested in that.
Okay. So we're gonna have to do this.
Alexander holds out the love poem, hope. The nightingale swoops down, grabs the love poem, and takes it towards the castle.
Sing, sing, my sweet. You bring another present. Let me see. It is a poem, Sing Sing.
What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and through, and binds my heart with links so tight, I cannot live without the sight of you?
Oh, Alexander. I was hoping he'd return to you. Take this to him while he waits. Hurry, my fleet one.
Now this note I don't remember.
The little...
It might help if I pick this shit up, doesn't it?
It's a red velvet...
Or am I merely...
It's a note.
Dearest Alexander, I cannot believe you are here, my friend. Please, please be careful. Abdul isn't about to let anyone interfere with his plans. Watch out for Abdul's genie, Alexander, and do not do anything rash. I am not without resources, and I will prevail if I can only find some small means of defense. Do nothing to try to get to me. You must not be endangered again for my sake. Greatly in your family's debt, Cosima.
Alexander's hand trembles as he reads no words of...
Alrighty. Oh, John, have you played The Silver Lining, which is a fan game that continues on after King's Quest VII? Like, it actually takes place in the land of the Green Isles, and you actually play as King Graham. And even Roberta Williams loved it.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Okay. Got the flute.
Alexander
so
feels a...
I need to take a look at the book here because I'm trying to remember.
Alexander is...
That's towards the end.
This is the... This is the...
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, got to give these Cabbage Patch babies.
Alexander. The other baby's tear. Alexander collect.
Okay. Oh, a teacup.
Alexander.
May I have this dance?
Oh, my!
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them. While the wallflower...
Gotcha. All right, I need to make sure there's another thing that I think we have to get here as well.
Alexander.
Okay. I need swamp ooze.
This spell...
Charming a creature of the night. Okay.
This is the...
Thanks. No, I know. It's because I'm using a sound font instead of like a Sound Blaster 16 driving the sound. Teacup. Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
Always found this
You startled me.
to be funny.
I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly won't get it there! That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp muck!
He's right, you know. But he could be a little nicer about telling.
Nobody...
Alrighty.
There's no...
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Hey! Now, Bumpy!
The only...
No!
Hey, okay. I give up. Jeez, sorry.
Well, I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown...
You mean...
Brother!
Stick in the...
Alrighty. Use the teacup now.
Alexander...
Okay. So I have to go back to the... I got the brick, because I know I'm going to need that. Got the scarf, I know I'm going to need that. The one thing that I do need is the tinderbox there.
Alexander...
So we got to go back to the Isle of the Crown.
Alexander feels a strain...
Good day, Prince Alexander.
What's that? All right. Hey, John, I'll be right back, okay? Okay, back. Got the clothes in the dryer. Flute for the tinderbox. No.
Would you...
Of course. Alexander.
I believe...
Very...
Thank you.
Okay. So I know I need the tinder. I know need this guy, so I've taken care of that. I know I need the brick to get past the one obstacle. I know I need the tinderbox whenever I fall and all that. I think I'm good to go. Now. We're going to do... Actually, don't have to do it just yet. All right.
Alexander. Alexander.
Hey, John, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Should have done that earlier, but oh well. Oh, yeah, I hear you on that. Okay. Save. Alright, save. I'm going to call this Stream 2.
Alexander.
I think it's sore. I'm going to, real quick, get a walkthrough up myself. Cliffs of Logic walkthrough. Okay. So it's this flying guy right here. Caterpillar guy. some kind of weird square thing. Okay, it's right here. And then a bird.
The stone...
Saving it.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Alexander examined...
This one I used to remember, but I don't anymore. Third from the left and down you go. Okay. The youngest, the oldest, and the second
The stone
son.
beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Saving it.
Alexander examines...
All right, Sacred 4. Tranquility as your caterpillar air. Okay. Well, I know this one is caterpillar, or azure, actually. Am I not out of... There we go. Okay, so we got azure there. Okay, found the tranquility one. It's this one right here. Now I need to find the one for tranquility and air. Found air. Tranquility. I found tranquility. Found air. Azure. Caterpillar. Oh, found the caterpillar.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
All right, save it.
Alexander.
This is ascend.
The stone beneath Alexander. Alexander finds.
What? You could have it too. See?
You know, honey, since you keep bothering me, I'm going to bother you. Stream 2. Let's read the boring book.
Would you be interested in this?
Oh, you don't need to offer me anything, you sweet, sweet boy. My only interest is in seeing that you get what you deserve.
Would you be interested in this?
Oh, you... Come.
It would be rather rude to cross.
But who are you?
Who cares?
How can this plant give the power?
Listen, son.
How can this plant...
Listen, son. All right then.
How odd.
Okay.
Alexander.
Tinderbox.
Alexander. Alexander. The light.
And we got mint.
Alexander. A natural window-like opening in the rock provides a view to the outside world. A peppermint plant grows. Alexander. Alexander. Alexander.
Okay, we're going to save this and call it Maze. Okay. And I need to get my... Need to get the Isle of the Sacred Mountain. Not yet, but eventually I will. Why would I not go into the maze? Isle of the Sacred Mountain maze. Because I think I have everything to beat it right now. Walk through. Hello to my one viewer on Twitch. Yeah, that's correct. You're absolutely correct. Okay. Okay, King's Quest 6. Maze map. Ah, there we go. Leave it to the community there to help me out with that. That's excellent. Very excellent. All right. And I need the... I've got that too. Awesome. I can now complete here. Alrighty. Let's go do that. Let's go talk to the parents.
Look, an intruder! Hold! How did you get up here, human?
I climbed the cliffs.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were to be solved, it would certainly not be by a human.
I didn't mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years.
All right, clicking through here.
With what trickery did you master the cliffs of logic?
Only the
The cliffs?
Yes, Arya. We have just...
The prophecy. The Minotaur has violated
a dilemma.
I will not...
First,
I am ready.
Very well. My guards will take you there now. You seem courageous enough, but the catacombs will determine how brave you really are.
Why did you...
And you...
Bravery!
We shall see.
We own...
Okay.
The catacomb's entrance door is... It seems that...
All right, to the right here. Get the skull, because we're going to need that.
Alexander...
Got it. Up. Okay, go back here to my map. It's not it. There it is.
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild...
Okay, going all the way to left here. Yep, Falls Celeste.
Ah, you were a human only and not the monster himself. I heard you coming and thought you were the beast. Did my father send you here to save me?
Why, yes, he did, but how did you...
Hush, there is no time. I think I have discovered the Minotaur's secret exit from the catacombs. Follow me and we'll both be saved.
Okay, so that was the False Celeste there. Up here should be the shield on the wall, because we'll need that for the Isle of the Beast.
Alexander takes...
We need the gold coins for Karen.
Alexander...
Okay. Gotta arm my brick here.
It's a trap, and in a desperate... The brick is caught. The mechanism, the trap.
Okay, got that. And then boom.
Sounds! A trap floor!
Alexander seems... Wherever he is, the... Alexander takes...
Aha!
Okay.
Alexander lights the extinguished torch and puts his tinderbox away.
Now, do I have... Okay. South is a
Alexander
death pit.
hears a low groan. Alexander hears that the noises are...
All right, this is where we use the hole in the wall here.
Alexander, the hole in the... Alexander, just enough...
Oh, I just realized something. We're not going to be getting a
Not
perfect
just
score in this
another room
game.
At all. So that's
You have to
why
use the hole in the
Alexander
wall
couldn't
on
find
the
Minotaur's
backside of the
lair.
castle, actually.
At
I think
least
that's the
Alexander
point.
now knows the lair exists, somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall. While Alexander...
Okay. Should be able to go south here.
Now let's... Aha!
Alexander...
Okay, arm the scarf. Yes, I got Karen's coins. Yep, right there.
No! I beg of you!
You're strong. It's the Minotaur.
Saving it just cuz. Stream 3.
Alexander steps forward, determined to use anything at hand to save the girl. But before he can do anything...
You there, human! Help me! Help!
Who dares enter my lair?
I ask you to release your captive or suffer the consequences.
As the Minotaur... until he can...
Now, where?
Alexander, his back inches from the fiery pit, tempts the Minotaur with the Red Queen's scarf.
Look here, you bully! Nice, bright red.
Red. Now you die!
The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames. Slowly, his scream...
Have you been...
No, I am...
let's see. If you'll give me a moment...
Excuse me.
I can't...
Oh.
Thank you.
That's very generous.
The winged ones...
Lady Celeste.
I'm quite...
Yes.
Now bring...
I see you have proven yourself. I am obliged. It is also... I have no... My guards will take... I don't know who you are.
I thank you.
Going to see the Oracle now. Oh, hello to my 4 viewers on Twitch.
Hail to thee, great oracle. Lord Azure sends you this wingless mail. It appears that he solved the cliffs of logic and...
Defeated the Minotaur in his lair. So I have seen. So this is the one that haunts my pool of late. Welcome, young seeker. What knowledge do you desire?
Princess Cassima. Whatever you can tell me, great oracle.
Ah, of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see what we can see. I see a maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil. She is a rose set amidst bitter thorns. It is her fate to be the pawn of dark powers, and yours to try to redeem her.
How? How do I redeem her?
Fate is not like the cut of a blade, young one, but rather like the myriad of paths formed when a hammer cracks ice. I will tell you what I can, but what will actually come to pass is up to you. I see that any attempt to reach the girl will force you into battle, a struggle against a dark force. If you lose, your life will be forfeit.
Who must I fight?
A great darkness surrounds your adversary, preventing me from seeing clearly. I can only make out the shape of a black cloak. But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration, a dangerous game of hide-and-seek in corridors filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it is the only way to reach the one you seek. There is more than one way into this place. Your choice will dictate much.
What else do you see, mighty oracle?
And that's the path we're going to take.
Oh, such pain. I see restless spirits crying out for revenge. These shades could help you destroy the dark force if they were to be brought back from their spiritual form. Yet this is only one possible path to your destiny. I'm afraid this is getting beyond me. I know very little about Be-War. There is nothing.
Okay, it's dragging on here.
It is what.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alexander.
Okay.
Alexander feels...
God, it's been a while. So this is where it's kind of getting hazy here. Was there a scythe that I was supposed to pick up? Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Don't need that. Well, a sacred water.
Alexander. Alexander.
Good. Okay. Got the sacred water there. Now, what do I need? God, I...
Good.
Ollie. All right.
Alexander. Alexander.
Let's just wing it here.
Alexander.
Because the scythe is, I think, in the garden or something like that. No. No, it's not. Scythe is actually in the, Okay.
Alexander. The magic arrow. Alexander. But the rose. Alexander.
Okay, grab the rose there. Okay, the Isle of Mist. That's where I need to go.
Alexander. Alexander. From the north.
Okay. Stream 4. Don't want to go north. There it is.
From the east come the... Alexander. Alexander reached
Got my lump of coal there.
from the northeast. Alexander
Got the rose, so that should be enough to get beauty.
Alexander walks, but the road.
Alrighty, let's scythe this thing.
Alexander. The leaves fly. He sees light. He's through.
My name is Alexander.
No.
Well.
Ha!
But sure.
Oh?
You. If there's
Help? By the...
but that's not.
the end. You see,
I shall try.
it's my family ring.
I shall.
Yes. Your time.
Okay. Gotta get back because we got a time limit here. Okay.
Alexander.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Alexander can.
Oh,
There are.
Oh,
Alrighty. Give her the ring.
Alexander has a.
Let me tell you about the.
really? Magic blockades? How
Hey, John.
exciting!
Just about
Kind
to
of Is it very terrifying and ferocious?
get past the beast.
It is a beast that walks on two legs.
A-
Not ma.
How
It is.
You know, I'll tell you
really
one thing.
exists?
I'm actually very
Oh,
sorry
how it
for
breaks
some of the
my
people that
heart.
whenever they stream King's Quest
If I
6,
could,
they
I
don't
would
use
tend
the
to such a
enhanced
beast.
version like I'm using.
Such a beast might find comfort in a
They,
kind face. Do you
Go
not
through
think
like
it's so?
DOS straight, and it's really kind of sad
I
actually.
think it's so.
Afraid?
I could take you.
You are serious? I could leave here?
Home is a hard place.
But I will.
Is there nothing?
There is.
Then take.
Why? Beauty! To a.
Now listen to that
I
music.
see you wear my ring. You willingly agreed to spend your life here with me? Do you know what that means?
Yes, my lord, I do. I have been touched by your story.
Pity alone need not sentence you to endure this face.
Oh, but it is a gentle face, and kind.
You look at me so sweetly and are not repulsed. Oh, by the light of your eyes, my spirit soars. The enchantment! It is broken!
I am pleased.
What?
Oh, my clothes! This gown!
How well...
Alexander,
You have all.
You will always... And to aid...
Thank you.
Come, beauty.
Alrighty. Okay.
Alexander...
And then we cast. Can't forget that.
Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation.
Clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters 3 have I for tea. Brew a tempest now for me.
The lamp and...
Okay. Then we can extract from her clothes.
Alexander searches through Beauty's clothes, but finds nothing. Beauty's old clothes are very ragged and heavy. They consist of a long, thick dress and a headpiece which covers the hair and most of the face. Alexander searches... Alexander...
I guess that doesn't happen. All right.
Alexander...
So we'll have to use Cosima's hair. Let's see here. I actually do need to go back and get a rose.
Alexander...
And did I get another rose? Yes. So that will be for Cosima.
Alexander...
Okay, Isle of the Crown.
Alexander... Alexander holds out the rose, hoping that the nightingale takes the rose and heads for the castle once more.
A white rose. He only risked... Forgive me, Alexander.
Okay. So no, the bird's not coming back.
Alexander... Alexander...
I need to go to the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander...
Because I need to get an egg. A delightfully rotten egg. Oh, drink me. Yeah, there we go.
Alexander...
Your Highness may as well spend her royal time contemplating something else. The lump of coal shall be sent to the Castle of the Crown under my name, and that's all there is to it.
No, it shan't.
Yes, it shall.
If the coal is sent in your name, I shall royally decree a ban on all red on this isle.
You do, and I shall royally decree that white shall be henceforth used for all mopping up of cabbage stew. Oh,
it's you!
Okay. Lump of coal.
I found the...
Oh, let me... Now we...
quite right.
As a...
Your Highness. It's my lump of coal, and it is in...
I demand...
Okay, got that. We've cast the spell.
Alexander.
That should be enough to just go to... Actually, let me save first. You gotta be careful. Because I may not have done something correctly. Alrighty.
Alexander.
Yep, I'm gonna get caught here.
Great gods, did you see that? The man just appeared from nowhere.
Perhaps he was sent by the spirits. I see no boat.
He is an intruder, no matter how he got here. Grab him!
Not again.
I think...
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place, but as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
We found a trespasser.
Uh-oh. This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
Wait!
There's an...
Alexander. And the cage. Alexander starts. The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot. This cage is really hot. Fire in the cage. Alexander pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes, desperate to beat out the flames. The flame is extinguished, but the clothes themselves burn to cinders. Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting for long. The heat and movement must have jarred something. Something that Alexander's carrying is starting to jiggle around. Egad, something's really percolating. The water in Alexander's lamp is hot. It's just about boiling.
And he's holding it in his hand.
Alexander feels a drop. It starts to rain.
That man is a powerful nature wizard. By the sacred oak, let him down! I must apologize for our rude welcoming committee. We've been feeling inhospitable ever since the winged ones stole our sacred miniature oak tree.
I'm sure.
What?
The aura. The soul.
No. Legend. I have... It is... Somehow the night...
I see.
It...
Interest.
Now look how the...
May it in...
Alright, see what we got here. Because I know that we're going to have to charm the creature of the night. I'm not going to forget the embers. My worry is that I might put this game accidentally into an unwinnable state. Okay, so we need embers, bit of sulfur, which is going to be the egg. Alright, we got all that.
Alexander. 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 Alexander.
Okay. I'm gonna call this Before Death. Alright, so we crack an egg in this.
Alexander the Spoiled.
Then the hair.
Alexander.
And then we recite.
Alexander solemnly speaks the
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity bind thee like a chain, to do whate'er I now ordain.
Oh, I'm definitely up for it. I own that too.
Nightmare flares her nostrils at the scent of the fire and brimstone.
That's it.
Unable to resist the power of the enchanted smell, Nightmare approaches Alexander. Her eyes appear glassy and sightless. In her hypnotized state, she is unaware of the humans so close to her flank, or of anything at all except that marvelous smell.
Now ride!
Nightmare deposits Alexander and some of the inhabitants.
Now you have to be careful.
Who are you, grieving spirits?
We were... Now...
Then you...
Out...
I can't...
But... The...
I might be able to convince him.
Then take this. I can...
Thank you.
Be careful.
I will...
Alright, I'm gonna save this because I know if you touch somebody, you die. Need to definitely
Why do you
talk
not...
to
Red.
Lost.
No.
Is there any...
Take it by this...
I'll do...
Thank you.
Okay, we got that.
The skeleton to the left of the path.
Take it. Ned.
Alexander picks up the two.
Ah, yeah.
The skeletons are overcome with the musical call of the bones. They begin to jiggle, then to dance. Alexander.
Okay, got the skeleton key.
Alexander.
Now, just need to get the ticket here.
I have a ticket.
Oh, on!
Okay, gotta save multiple times because I know I can walk myself to death.
Apparently, Alexander's not the only one who's curious about the body on the path. Alexander Flesh. Zow.
Okay. Now, I've actually put myself into an unwinnable position before. So let's go ahead and get this, because I remember...
Alexander doesn't want to experiment with the organic surfaces of the underworld. They might not like it. Alexander's...
Okay, got that. Save. Yes, I actually did. Really, really, really good. The role-playing one and all that was absolutely excellent. Okay. Give this to Karen.
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Charon accepts the fare and waves Alexander onto the boat.
I've heard it pronounced Karen. I've heard it pronounced Charon and all that. I thought I think like what was it like whenever you're talking about the moon of Pluto, which is no longer a planet. I think it's considered a dwarf planet, but it's not it's no longer officially recognized as a planet in our officially as a planet. But I think the scientists and the astronomers and all that stuff call it Karen, if I'm not mistaken. Alrighty. Know what's going to happen here.
Alexander reaches suddenly.
What touch has awakened my sleep? I smell the blood of a mortal. Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human, that I might devour it. It has been centuries since I last ate.
Despite his...
I would pass,
My...
No.
And why?
I have been...
And if thou would...
Agreed.
Listen as though it meant thy life then, human, for it surely does. My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
My first
yes, that is
foremost
correct.
Legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice.
The answer is love.
I'll never forget whenever that was happening too. It was in
the mortal plane.
Pacific Northwest
How didst thou guess
when that was happening.
Love. That riddle should never have been solved. Love is unknown in this realm.
Love.
Enough!
So I pissed off the gate there. Alright. Just out of curiosity, have you ever...
Excuse me. I'd like an audience, please.
The shrouded guards escort Alexander to the throne of the Lord of the Dead.
Why have you entered my domain, still wearing your flesh? If you are so anxious for death, you might have found it Kisma.
Throw down the gauntlets.
I did not come here to die, but man may pass the portal and seek its match.
He has the gauntlet!
Impossible! He challenges death. Who are you to challenge death?
A man of flesh is all I need to be, my lord.
And what is it that you seek with this challenge? The soul of some dead maiden?
Yeah,
I seek the
I
souls
agree.
of King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria,
Really,
the land of the Green Isles.
Really, really
You
creative
would
when it comes
save
to
two human
the
souls
concept of what death
and
would look like
emerge
when you
alive
embody
from
it
this
as
realm yourself.
a person. I
That
always
shall
thought this
be
was
a
really cool.
difficult challenge indeed. The tomb does not open its doors lightly.
Either all three of us leave, or none go.
Very well. Then let me think of an appropriate task. Ah, yes. I have it now. Your challenge is this. For thousands of years, I have sat upon this throne. I have heard every sad tale that can be told by human lips. I have seen tragedies that ended empires, injustices that defy reason, love that would light the very stars turn cold and hard. I have seen torments that cannot possibly be borne, and yet must be for centuries. This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear. Make me cry, thou man of flesh. That is my challenge.
Make death cry?
Sooner could he turn sea to stone, or fire to ice.
Let's try the book.
Alexander's heard the expression bored to tears, but somehow he doesn't think it would work in Death's case.
It'd work.
If your existence has been all that you say it has, then truth alone shall be my sword.
Always thought that was a funny joke.
The mirror's surface swirls with darkness for a moment, then fills with images even blacker. Reflections of despair, of wailing souls, of shackles colder and more immutable than any forged by man, of a world of thirsts that can never be quenched. Alexander feels the mirror tremble in his grasp, and is glad that he cannot see its face. But the Lord of the Dead is transfixed to the mirror, to the screening of his life. Things long forgotten are once more uncovered. His enslavement to this throne while still a man, the years of watching misery and horror and growing ever more numb to it, the seep of his own humanity, the slow growth of a new thing altogether which became that which he is now. His is an existence that has no possibility of redemption, no end. The surrounding spirits draw away in pain. The truth is so sharp it stabs, so intense it sears.
Take it away. Make it stop.
The mirror of truth cracks from the strain, and death sheds a single gray tear.
Truth is indeed a terrible thing. I have worn this mantle for so long, I had forgotten its dreadful weight. You shall take the souls and leave as I agreed. You have been granted a stay from this inevitable reality. I almost envy you. Find the souls he has claimed, and bring them to me. King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria, I presume. Your hero has won you a few more years of mortality. May your souls be more prepared for their rest when you return.
Thank you, my lord. I hope that they will.
And you, man of flesh, my steed shall take the three of you back to the land of the living. Tell her where it is you wish to go. Until we meet again, then, I assure you, we will meet again.
No offense, my lord, but I hope that will be many long years from now.
It is never as long as you might wish, mortal. Now, begone.
Yes, my lord. Are you coming, Majesty?
Al-Hazred's watch over
I will keep...
Thank you.
Indeed.
Okay. Peddler should be back. Going in here. And you have to do this. Okay, first off I need the paintbrush. Which I'm going to trade the tinderbox here for.
Would you mind...
Of course.
Alexander.
Paintbrush.
I think...
Very good.
Thank you.
Alright, drink me.
Alexander.
I can't go on anymore. Without Cassima, I'd just rather not live.
Prince Alex, no!
It's true. The Wazir has beaten me. I give up. Poison is my last resort.
Stop!
I am...
Oh, what?
He's dead. I told you not. Sorry, Well,
Prince, What? I saw the whole thing myself.
So the
If
reason
what
why
you
you
say
actually
is
do
true,
that
it shall be
is so that you
most
can see what
convenient.
bottle to
You
actually
spent
get.
enough time on that little anything. Well, now.
Alexander's heart lurches.
Prince Alex!
Sorry.
Ah.
Okay. Give this to the guy.
There's no reason.
Excuse me.
And I need the one most like it, like this guy.
Good day.
Good day.
Drat.
Hopefully, I think we either give it to Jalo in here, which
Hello?
is not in there.
Now.
Okay, let me make sure that I got some things here. Got the skeleton key. Fire stench, got the knife.
Alexander is carrying a message from his beloved Cassima.
All right, John, let's beat this game. Okay. Black horse feather.
Alexander and stirs. To his amazement, the teacup.
Okay. Then we are going to paint.
To paint some. Feeling artistic. Ah, a
All right, we're going to call this in-game. End game. And then we're going to cast.
with trepidation, magic paint, black. The spell, eager to be, and steps. The magic paint.
All right.
Alexander.
Mother?
Okay, give this to the boy.
What's the matter, little boy?
I'm lost. I don't know.
You must be the son of the
It's Mom.
Wait.
I like to play in secret places. In the basement behind the Man of Steel is a door. Nobody except me knows it's there anymore. There.
Okay, so let's see here. In-game 2. Okay, let's get out of here. Gotta go see Jallo.
Alexander
Prince Alexander!
Well, I know.
Of course.
I've...
Is that...
Don't worry.
As far... If we have...
I understand.
There's
Tell me about...
I'll hug. In fact... Well...
If...
I'll be here if you can think...
Thanks, John.
Alrighty.
I've been...
Why?
I'm I have...
God, Jallo, can you move any slower?
remembering what a secret. Alexander hears. Alexander.
Captain, I've been hearing rumors from the guards who've been watching the princess. They say lately she's been pounding on her door and begging to be let out. Ain't none of my business, sir, but news like that is upsetting the other dogs. Ain't no guard in the castle who would willingly keep the princess anywhere she don't want to be.
Call me an old Al-Hazred, like him or not. Aye.
Speaking of the Wazir...
It's not a magic room.
I heard him in the hall the other day. He was speaking of that door. Black magic is what I say. I heard him say, Ali, but then Bay came up and started yapping at me.
enough.
Okay.
Phew, that Alexander's paw.
Psst! Princess Cassima,
What? Who's there?
it is I, Alexander. I'm here behind this wall.
My, how suave that sounds.
Alexander? It really is you. Oh, I knew you were close by, but how did you get inside the castle walls?
It's a long story.
Oh, yeah, but you shouldn't be here.
I don't care about
What is it?
Alhazred.
Oh, please.
If you do not...
How? But Abdul would...
I can't just leave you.
Alexander, do not I have been planning too, you see.
But I...
Shh, just a moment more. Then you must go. Let us not waste time with...
Okay, gotta give her the knife.
Here.
Why, it's...
Alexander looks with longing at the fair Cassima. She's even more beautiful than he remembered.
Oh no! Someone's coming!
The lock on
Alexander!
Alexander here.
Alright. Save game. In game 3.
Alexander looks through the...
Dear Shadrach, salutations from the Society of the Black Cloak, etc., etc. My long preparations are about to come to fruition. In a matter of minutes, I will wed the lovely Cassima. Once I've established my power and my crown, I can stage another accident. The princess has proven infuriatingly stubborn, as you know. She's becoming quite a dangerous little thorn in my side. In a way, it is a shame I have to kill her. She is lovely and would be amusing to keep around, but I can't risk her talking treason to one of the guards. So far, I've managed to keep her locked away, but I can't continue that forever. Well, on to it now. I'd send her to you, but as you know, I had no luck in doing so with Mordak. I close in triumph. King Abdul Alhazred.
You know, the thing is, I know
it's
that...
about time to see if Shamir has taken care of the wench as I asked.
You know, with the Black
It's
Cloak
almost time
Society
for
and
the
all
wedding.
that. You know, and granted, I kind of wonder, I never ever got to play fully
The Wazir's words fill
game,
Alexander with blazing
the Silver
anger
Lining.
and fear for Cassima's life.
I kind of wonder
That
if...
blackguard. That murderous swine.
what were the plans for Sierra? Because obviously that's opening it up to keep continuing the series and all that. The King's Quest series and all that had, what was it, Vivendi or whoever, whatever, that took ownership of Sierra and screwed things up royally.
Alexander sees lots of black cloaks.
Keep going. Alrighty, so...
Alexander picks up the letter is addressed to Abdul Alhazred from the wizard Shadrach. It reads, "Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak. I was sorry to hear of great Mordak's death, though he was a bit of a ninny at chess. It seems the plans for that little kingdom of yours are coming along. I must congratulate you on your handling of the king and queen. Isolating the islands so that no protest could develop was another brilliant stroke. It looks like there's not much left to stand in your way. Do as I recommended with the girl, and you shall have your crown."
That fiend.
Ready?
Alexander opens... Alexander can read... Inside the ebony box is a piece of paper with the...
Alrighty, save. In game 4. Now we need to go back to...
Alexander crawls... Alexander doesn't see... Since the door...
Alright, so it's going to be Ali Zebu.
Listen, door.
It worked.
So,
Alexander...
In order to get the good ending, you have to look at every single item that's on this table.
On the table is a coat of arms with the... On the table is a miniature oak tree.
That must be the sacred miniature oak that the Druids thought the winged...
Okay.
On the table...
That must be the Isle of Wonders singing stone. Didn't the queens...
On the table is a
That fleece...
As Alexander...
What did the...
Alright. So now it's going to be in game 5. So we've looked at everything.
Alexander hears the sound of music coming from the east. It sounds somewhat classical, but...
Okay.
Oh no. Alexander hears a door off the north hall open. Then, the sound of guard dog footsteps. The footsteps are headed this way. Alexander hears the sound of a guard's footsteps coming from the north. Wait, there are more footsteps approaching from the west. Now what? Alexander looks cautiously around the grand hall, but there are no guards. The wedding music.
Prince Alexander, here, the Vizier will have my head for allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding. Since you are of noble birth, I will give you 5 seconds to explain your presence here before killing you. I warn you, it had better be good.
Alexander is carrying a letter taken from the Vizier's trunk.
Wait. If you love your princess, you'll hear me out. The Vizier is not what he appears to be. Cassima is in terrible danger. I have proof that this is so. For your princess's sake, you must believe me.
Let me see that.
Saladin reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble face darken with rage.
This is treason. I'll have his throat. But how do I know this letter is not a forgery? You could have written this yourself.
But I did not. Have you no doubts of your own about Ahazred? Don't you see? All he wants is the crown. Cassima is being coerced. We must stop the wedding.
It is true. I have had my suspicions about the Vizier, especially when King Califim and Queen Alaria died. But I have seen Cassima with him several times. She appears to be quite happy, even enthusiastic. I don't believe she could love him if he truly were so wicked.
I cannot believe for a moment that she loves that snake.
A jilted lover would not believe it. But come, see for yourself.
The captain of the guard leads Alexander into the throne room, where a ceremony seems...
I, Cassima, declare Abdul al-Hazred as my lawful and beloved husband and king of this realm.
But, Cosima, what are you saying?
Do you still claim that the princess is being forced? Perhaps it's you that's the danger, as the Wazir has said.
Cosima, stop!
Prince Alexander here? This is an outrage! How dare you allow this traitor to get past you, Saladin? You stupid mutt! Can't you even keep the castle free of assassins during your own princess's wedding? Kill him! Kill him now!
Lord Alhazred, with all due respect, you are not quite king yet. And this is a wedding ceremony, not an execution.
What? How dare you contradict me, you flea-bitten mongrel! I gave a direct order. Obey me, or feel my wrath.
Milady, I apologize for my behavior, but I am yours to command in all things. I wanted merely to hear your own wishes from your own lips. Tell me what it is that you wish me to do with this young man, and I will obey.
Why, Captain, you heard my dear Abdul. If he wishes this atrocious young man's death, then I want nothing more than to see him get his wish. Obey thy liege now and always.
As you wish, Princess.
Just as Saladin prepares to run Alexander through with his sword, a shout is heard from the direction of the Grand Hall.
Hold! In the name of the true king!
King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria burst into the throne room, looking alive and well and full of wrath. Behind them, a line of supporters look prepared to battle, if necessary, for their beloved royal couple.
Cosima, darling, are you all right? Has he hurt you?
Hands off of her, you murderous goat!
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it, Mother.
But, Caliphim, that's not Cosima. I'd know my daughter anywhere.
What have you done with our daughter, you devil?
The lovely image of Cosima suddenly bursts into smoke and is replaced by the Wazir's genie.
Why, you conniving serpent!
Get him, guards! Saladin, your sword!
Drat it all! You may have ruined my plans, but you won't get me, or your precious Cosima. Get them, Shamir! I command you!
He's getting away! Stop him!
Yes, sire, as soon as I deal with this genie.
Shamir, the Wazir's genie, begins to throw balls of dazzling light at the guard dogs.
Alexander, be careful, Al-Hazred has a sword.
Shut up, wench! Shamir Shamazel, get in here!
Let's save this real quick. And gain 6.
Here I am, master! It's about time, you bumbling fool! How could you let him...
Well,
Never mind!
as you wish, master. Razzle...
Bless you,
No one.
Shamir Shama...
How did you get my...
My love! I've got a new master! I've got a new master!
So, you are a thief as well, Alexander. Stealing the lamp was very clever, I'll grant you that. But I am the master thief. Face my sword if you dare. The man left standing shall have the lamp.
So shall it be, Al-Hazred. I don't need the genie to deal with a coward like you.
Ah, well, let me do it. I was going to use the boring book on him.
Inspiration, Alexander fixes upon the only weapon in sight.
Zounds! This sword must weigh a ton.
Good. Then you shall only fail sooner, my prince. So, the mouse would bite?
This mouse shall bite, as you shall soon see. Or should I say, soon feel?
Ha! You can barely lift that sword, my prince. Better to lay it down now. I promise to dispatch you with little pain.
A tempting offer. But I think I'll wait and see what this sword can do.
Suit yourself.
Alexander's arms start to tremble under the effort of wielding the huge sword. His muscles are nearing exhaustion.
Ha! And so it ends.
Not if I can help it, you murderer!
Cosima thrusts the small dagger into Alhazred's shoulder with all her might.
Ah! You dare raise a finger to me? You will regret that, princess.
Oh, no problem.
That would serve no...
And that's the game.
Cosima, are you all right?
I'm fine, Alexander. I was just so afraid for you.
There's no need to fear anymore, Princess.
Yes, I know. How can I ever repay you? For myself, for my kingdom.
It was not in me to let harm come to you. Can you find it in you, Princess, to give me more than your gratitude?
Alexander, what are you saying?
I love you, Cosima. Would you ever consider... Do you think you could... marry me?
Could you ever have doubted it, my prince? Oh! Guards!
Princess Cosima, are you well?
I'm quite well, thank you. Please take Abdul and put him in the dungeon. See to it that he gets a doctor.
Yes, Majesty.
So I think it's a perfect game minus 1 point because I did not use the hole in the wall in the back of the castle.
Cosima and Alexander ask Captain Saladin to perform their wedding ceremony. Saladin is honored to do so.
On this historical day of great joy in the land of the Green Isles, we witness the union of Cosima, beloved princess of this realm, and Alexander, Prince of Daventry. Do you, Prince Alexander of Daventry, take Princess Cosima to be your wife, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Princess Cosima of the land of the Green Isles, take Prince Alexander to be your husband, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you have a ring?
I have Alexander's royal insignia ring.
Very good. Please place the ring on Cosima's finger. Who gives this bride to be wed?
Her mother and I
willingly give our daughter's hand in wedlock. Who will speak for the groom?
I will. Alexander's mother and I recognize his marriage to Princess Cosima with glad hearts and sanction this union.
Then, Alexander and Cosima, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Congratulations, my children. I have an important question for you both. Please hear me.
Yes, sire?
Alexander, I welcome you into our family with open arms. I place trust in Alhazred because I so badly wanted a son and a husband for my beloved daughter. I was wrong. But you are true and good, Alexander. You have proven yourself to all my people.
Thank you, sire.
Olaria and I have been through much. Even though we have returned to our kingdom, I do not think we are able to reign again. Will you two consider the crown? I know as king and queen,
I don't think I did because
you
I missed
can heal
using the hole in the wall in the back of the
from
castle.
all the damage
I think
that
that's actually a
Alhazred has
point.
inflicted upon you.
Oh, Father.
Why, I'm honored. What do you think, Cosima?
I love my homeland, Alexander. I would be happy to stay and serve it all my days.
Father, I believe I'm needed here. Would you be very disappointed if...
Son, you must follow your destiny. I do believe the land of the Green Isles needs you. You'll be a magnificent king, though dearly missed in Daventry.
Then, I accept.
Oh, my boy, what a man you've become. And how I will miss you.
Don't worry, Mother. With Shamir's powers, we'll be able to visit often. I'm not about to forget my family.
Congratulations, Alexander. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, dear sister.
Oh, Alexander, I'm so glad. Between the return of my beloved parents and our new reign, you've made me so happy.
I'm glad I could make up for some of your suffering, my beautiful wife.
Congratulations, King Alexander. When we return home to Daventry, your crew will be glad to hear that their battle at sea was worthwhile in bringing forth a new monarch.
We were so worried when your men arrived home without you, son. I'm so thankful that you are safe and happy.
And I am as grateful that my crew did not pay for my driven heart.
You have only brought us all good fortune, sire. With Shamir saved and his power used for good, reuniting the islands will be far easier. He has already repaired the ferry. Your road will be easier now that the islands are no longer feuding. Already the wounds are starting to heal.
Yes, my love. Discovering the island's stolen treasures has done more to bring peace to this land than anything else.
See, that's a big one.
It is now clear that Alhazred had
discovering all the
Shamir
treasures
steal
and looking
each
at
of the
them
island's
allows for
most
the
valued
good ending.
treasures, then blamed the thefts on others to cause the islands to hate each other.
Now let us celebrate our good fortune. The evil that has plagued this land is done, and a new reign begins. Long live King Alexander and Queen Cosima.
Long live King Alexander! Long live Queen Cosima! Long live the land of the Green Isles! Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Okay, what was the score? I guess we have to wait till the end. I don't know, John. What do you think? Do you think I got all the points? You gotta listen to this song.
I just need to hear you say, if you would have me go or stay. Girl in the tower, I'm reaching out.
God. You know, like listening to this and all that, this is something that would have, like, because this game was made in 93 or 94. This is like something straight from like 86 or 87. So.
I saw your face, and I felt
God, I just want to know what points I got. Robbie Benson.
If it's not meant to be this way, why do you haunt me night and day? Girl in the tower, I'm reaching out. Please tell me what to do. Here in the
Jane Jensen. Phenomenal game designer. She designed the Gabriel Knight series. A little bit too scary for my taste, though, on some of her things. I will say that much. Oh yeah, absolutely excellent. I'd have to learn it. 7 I can learn, so I've got pretty good memory on that.
I'm calling out, my heart cries out for you. Girl in the tower, I'm reaching out.
Yeah, Mark
Please tell me what to do. Here in the tower, I'm calling out, my heart cries out for you.
Yep. 230
Girl in the tower,
out of 231. So I missed the hole in the wall in the back of the castle.
here in the tower.
Completely forgot about that. You know, I bet you all adventure game designers put this in there. It's considering that adventure games have like the least replayability. Excellent game. Excellent game. Alrighty. So that's that. And I exited it to Windows 3.1. So, hey, John, check this out real quick since I got you on here. So, let's go this. CD, Sierra. Sorry, the ls command is a Linux thing. Longbow. Oh, yeah, I've got Legion Suit Larry 6. Oh, I've got something for you here real quick. Stay tuned, okay? Because I remember a long time ago, you said that you experienced this, and I said, no, that doesn't happen on that stage. But you swore up and down that it did. There's an Easter egg that after, like, God, 25 years, I finally experienced it. And you actually experienced it, like, back in the 90s. So, hold on here real quick. Blah, 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 blah. Watch this. You'll see it here in a bit. Look to your left whenever I go back. Nope. There it is, to the left. Loch Ness Monster. Where does a creature of such size live in a shallow swamp, such a shallow swamp? Anywhere it likes. I remember. No, not the Will-O-Wisp. I think there's a little bit of delay between you and I. Let me know if you see it. Alrighty. Well, John, and to my other viewer that's on Twitch and all that, I'm going to have to call it a night. I've been streaming. Yeah, the Loch Ness Monster. You actually pointed it out to me, or you said that you saw it like so many years ago, and I did not believe you. And like what happened was is that one time whenever I was playing this, like in the past 2 years, it happened, and I was like, what the hell is, like I was stuck on that stage. I was like looking up something. And then all of a sudden it happened. I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, it freaked me out because, you know, I'm so used to this game and, you know, anticipating it. But you said a long time ago, you argued with me up and down saying, it's there, it's there, it's there. I do remember that a long time ago. And I thought you were crazy. So anyways, I thought you'd get a kick out of that you were right after all these years. Anyways, I'm going to call this a night. John, you have a good one. And to my other viewer, you have a good one too.